Well, this is unplanned. Welcome to my kitchen, and I'm making eggs because I don't know what else to do. So you guys are gonna join me in making eggs. Is this heating? Yeah, that's heating up. We're making two. I figured we do scrambled. I'm gonna need a few things. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't roll away from me, Egg. We need. What do we need? Uh, we need this. What else? We're gonna need that. Damn it. What else? Um, Fork. Uh, this should do it, and a little bit of that. All right. All right. We're gonna make eggs. All right. Don't know what else to do. Is this hot? Yeah, that's hot. All right. Let's start with our bowl, and let's get cracking. No pun intended. All right. I'm gonna keep that there. Crack one of those in there. If I sound a bit sick, I'm sorry. I got a bit of a stuffy nose. Feel free to leave any questions while I'm cooking. I mean, start with me. Now I got my hands all dirty. I'll just keep that around. Clean that up. We're trying to keep the kitchen as best clean as possible. All right. Let's scramble these up. So how are you guys? Well, I just got off of work and stuff, and I'm terribly hungry, so I figured, why not bring you guys along for the ride? And I mean, a lot of you probably wondering where the hell I am or what the hell I'm doing, but I'm doing all right. I should be making videos for you guys, but things happen. A lot of stuff happens. All right, we're gonna put some milk in. It's 2%, great value because we're poor. Shake it up a little bit. A little bit in there. A little bit more. There we go. That should do it. A fork. Mix that around a little bit more. They say don't overbeat your eggs, but I don't know what they mean by that. And in my opinion, my eggs are pretty good. I mean, I don't know how to make all kinds of eggs. I know how to make scrambled, like we're doing now. I can do over easy. My over easies are pretty damn good. I'm still trying to figure out fried eggs. Fried eggs is where I'm still trying to figure it out on, because what are you supposed to do for that? Are you supposed to break the yolk inside of it, or what are you supposed to do? Because I'm trying to figure out with fried eggs what are you supposed to do with those. But it's all right. When I make eggs, I always like using a lot of butter. More flavor that way. So we're just gonna put a little bit more. It's like what Gordon Ramsay says, a knob of butter. You're going to need a knob of butter. Well, he wasn't kidding. A knob of butter is very nice. And also I say, more the butter, more the flavor that you're going to get from your eggs. It also just adds a bit more to it as well. Right now I'm just moving around the butter, getting it all over the pan. Don't use spray butter. Spray powder just doesn't taste that good. There's not really much, like, it is good, but there's not much flavor to your eggs. When you have butter with your eggs, like real butter, like what we got right here, it's going to be a lot better. May have done a bit too much butter, but it's all right. Now we're trying. Come on, you can melt down. Well, it's starting to burn in little spots, so that's what I'm worried about. So there's still a little bit butter left, but we're going to go ahead and add the egg. All right. All right, there we go. Like I said, we're going to do scrambled because I love scrambled eggs. And when those get done, like when they're about done, we're going to add a little cheese, and I have some bacon bits we can add to it. Yeah. I would add like onion, green pepper, but I'm not in the mood to do all that cutting stuff. Just seems like really, really much work. We can throw this. There's a lot of dishes in this sink. I need to do dishes. Let me go put the. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put these away. All right. If for some reason there's a jar of peanut butter in the sink. I don't know what that is or why that's there, but it should be fine. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. Got my spatula, and we're just gonna. It hasn't really settled down there yet, so I might turn the heat up just a little bit. There we go. All right. I might go run these eggs out real quick because we have a trash can outside for like food and stuff, so it's not like in the house and spoiling. So I'm gonna be right back. Like, I'll be right back. Don't worry about anything. Oh my God, the eggs are burnt. Why'd you guys let my eggs burn? No, I'm kidding. All right, it's starting to settle a little bit. You know, while we're making these, I should probably explain the video situation. I am working on videos for you guys. I really want to finish my Harry Potter stuff, but right now I've heard someone say this before, but I'm in a writer's block right now. Like, it's hard to get me motivated to do like the Harry Potter stuff, like writing about that. I'm still enjoying it every single bit, but I want to do different stories and stuff. Like, there's one that I'm working on right now. I'm not going to reveal it to you guys yet, but right now it's based on a old TV show. It's going to be my take on it. And right now I'm currently rewatching that old series so I can get some ideas of how the characters should be, how they should act, what's going to be their personality. It's going to be really fun. And I might release it to you guys as long as you guys know what it is, and if you guys will actually care for like different content on the channel. But what I'm glad is that none of you have left me. And I don't think I could thank you guys enough for that. As you can tell, I'm not that big of a talker either. Right. See, our eggs are starting to form. They're starting to get hard enough. Now, they're not done yet. They're still very, very runny. I remember when I would spend the nights at like my grandma's and stuff, she would make her eggs. They'd still be a bit runny for scrambled eggs. And she wouldn't use like regular shredded cheese. She would use like like the kind of cheese that you would find on like a cheeseburger, you know, like that very processed cheese. Let me grab it real quick. I'll show you what I mean. All right. See, this is the cheese that I'm gonna put on, like a Kobe Jack, just like shredded. My grandma, she would use this. She would use this kind of cheese, stuff that you'd put on a cheeseburger or a sandwich. You shouldn't do that. It's not that good. It's not really that good. And Craig's weren't that great. They weren't the best. But for some reason, when I was little, I loved them. But now, talking about it, it sounds disgusting. And she would also make these kind of eggs called bloody eggs. Like bloody. She would make them in tomato juice. They weren't that great either. And for some reason, one time she made these eggs that looked gray. I don't know why they looked gray, but they were just gray. And I remember I didn't eat them. Because, I mean, they taste the same as real eggs, like the ones we're making right now, these yellow, fluffy things from heaven, but they just didn't look great. It just didn't look the best. Now, my grandpa, he made some pretty damn good pancakes. They were absolutely delicious. Granted, he hated waking up to make them for me and my grandma and him, but he loved making them. I've attempted to make pancakes once, but they didn't turn out that good. I tried making these pancakes with like blueberries in them, like the actual like full-on blueberry in them, but I didn't cut them up. And so the middle of the pancake, they wouldn't be cooked all the way because I would have like 4 blueberries rising it up from the skillet. And for some reason, I had it on the lowest setting, but they cooked really fast. So some of them were actually a bit burnt and didn't taste that good. All right. Like I said, we're going to use this cheese and where is it? And we got some bacon bits. We're about out, so I bought the second one. So I'll keep those out. Well, that's weird. Funny. This one says they're chips, and this one says they're actual little tiny bits of them. So I might go ahead and crack this one open. Well, I'll put this one away. These are more the chunky ones, like real chunky. So we'll get this one open. There's probably a seal. Yep, there's a seal. All right, I better move these around. Also, one thing with my eggs, I like them a bit brown on the bottom. They're so good and a bit brown. They got a bit of crunch to them. All right, we're gonna let those sit. We're gonna there we go. Pop that open. All right. So they should almost. Yeah, they're still a little bit wet. At least we'll wait till they're a bit more harder on them. So how are you guys? I should have asked that a long time ago. Or maybe I already did. You never know. But also what's weird is these eggs have taken a lot more time than they should. Normally I have these done like 10 minutes. But now it's going on like 14 minutes or whatever. But yeah, that's stuff we're going to put on our eggs. And like I said, I would do like not tomato. That's disgusting. I would do like green pepper, onion, but I'm not in the mood to do all that cutting. Because let me tell you, I can make a mean omelet too. If you're ever at my house, you're getting omelets for breakfast. Just give me a whole bunch of ingredients to work with. All right, how are these looking on the bottom? Yeah, I'll flip them over just a little bit. Yeah, they should be about ready. Let me take one up real quick. That's hot. But Yeah, those look about ready. So we're gonna put on our cheese, Kobe Jack cheese. Absolutely love Kobe Jack cheese. What I say is the more the merrier, but I'm trying to watch myself a little bit. So we're just gonna put this on here just a little bit. And also we're gonna put on the bacon bits on top. So it's sort of like a glue on them. Let me tell you, I'm a big breakfast guy. Like anytime I go to a restaurant and they serve an all-day breakfast, I get it. So if you ever see me at Cracker Barrel, I'm getting the breakfast. And you would not believe how much of a fan I was when McDonald's would do the all-day breakfast. But it's either at my McDonald's or just everywhere, but they stopped doing the all-day breakfast. And I wasn't real happy about that. Because I would always get, every time I go to McDonald's after like school or something, I would get the breakfast. A nice sausage burrito or a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. It'd be so good. We already used cheese. All right, so let's put on some bacon bits. We'll get some in our hand and we're just going to sprinkle it in. Get a bit more. Let's get that over here. Yeah, that should do it. Alrighty. These are also good on baked potatoes and salads. Ooh, it's so good. We're going to let that cook just for a little bit longer. And then we'll put it on a plate. Sorry, I stepped away real quick. Let me put the cheese away. Don't cut the cheese. I just realized we got a snowman right there. He's pretty chill. All right. These look about ready. Those are ready. All right. Let's get a plate. We're gonna use paper plate because I don't want to do any more dishes. All right. So let's. Don't those look good? Look at those. Those look delicious. I may say so myself. Now we're just gonna. There we go. Let me turn this off. Put this in the sink. With all the other dishes I gotta do. And let's grab a fork. Our fork. There's our food again. Isn't that pretty cool? Look at that. That looks good. That looks really good. Now let's try it. Oh, I gotta wait for it to cool down. Just 1 second. Unless, do you guys want to try? No? Okay. All for me then. Delicious. Delicious. Alrighty. Well, I had a few of you guys on here, so I guess I'll get. Alright. Leave me something to read down at the comments. I always love reading your guys' comments. Alright. Peace.